Resident Spotlight Award recognizes an inspirational resident who, despite having to overcome his own set of challenges, dedicates his time to helping others.
Gerald is such a kind-hearted person. He is gracious. He's generous with his time, with his resources. He's had his own trials and issues in his own life, and just to see him give as much as he does is just inspirational.
It was very rough. I lived in poverty. My family lived in poverty. We always have. And then 9/11 had happened. I was at the community college, and that's when I signed up to join the Navy. It was a very tough time. We were still under Don't Ask, Don't Tell. And as a gay man, I was living a double, triple life. I was assaulted on a couple of different occasions. And then it was life or death at that point. I hated it because the Navy was the best thing that ever happened in my life. My commanding officer at the time wrote on my discharge summary that it was a great loss to the Navy because I did my job and I did it well. I developed Crohn's disease. The medications that I had to take, they degenerate my bones. My father had kicked me out because I was staying with him. Life had put me in this spot. To me, it was like I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. All the negativity in life had come up at one time.
And you find yourself in your car, and not having a place to live.
I slept on the street next to a homeless drug addict just to keep warm.
So I had set up an intake appointment and sat down with him, got to know him, listened to what his scenario was, and he was eligible for our program.
The night before I was to come and sign the lease here at Parkside, I actually slept right out here. So every day when I look out the balcony, I see where I came from.
The very first time I met Mr. Tubbs, he had already gained a special place in my heart. And when I met Mr. Tubbs, that was a very humbling experience because I would have never thought that the face of homelessness was his.
He takes these seemingly small actions, but in a really deep way to help people, and I think it just ripples out from there.
I like to get to know the people that are around me. I talk to different neighbors. I always say hi to someone, smile at them, because that's a part of being a community.
He gives back, he takes his time and it's devoted to other people. Whomever else is coming in here in our program will have a resource, a veteran, a peer.
People will look at him and they'll be like, if this gentleman, with everything that he's been through, can live and thrive in a community like this, then so can I. Affordable housing touches everyone, whether or not you realize that. It gives them a chance to be educated and also to have a sense of security.
This was a gift for me to be able to get life back together.
Someone with so much potential, but facing so many other issues, is having to fight every day for their survival. I mean, there's no energy. Having a stable, safe place to live lets him use all of that energy in ways that give back to the community instead of just trying to keep himself alive.
Everything can't just be given to you. You have to do a little bit of work on you. We'll show you the way and give you the environment to do it, but you have to do a little bit of the work.
CAHEC is proud to present the 2019 Resident Spotlight Award to Gerald Tubbs.